You have sat in quiet rooms, your eyes closed, painting the most magnificent pictures in the gallery of your mind. You have seen the life you desire with breathtaking clarity. You have felt the leather of the car's seat, smelled the salt in the air at your beach house, heard the laughter of your ideal partner, felt the warmth of their hand in yours. You have crafted a vision so detailed, so vibrant, so real, that you could almost reach out and touch it. You have followed the rules. You have done the work. You have held the vision with unwavering focus, believing that the sheer power of your mental picture would one day, finally, command reality to bend to its will. And yet, you open your eyes and the walls of your old reality are still standing. The reflection in the mirror is the same. The number in the bank account has not changed. The silence on the other side of your bed is just as loud. And in that gap, in that space between the world in your head and the world in front of your face, a quiet, corrosive frustration begins to grow. A question that haunts the heart of every conscious creator. I'm doing everything right, so why isn't it working? The answer is the most liberating and transformative secret you will ever learn. It is the key that unlocks the final door of creation. And the secret is this: reality does not respond to your vision. It responds to your vibration. This is not a subtle distinction. It is a fundamental shift in the entire paradigm of creation. Your vision, your mental picture, is the blueprint. It is the architectural drawing of the reality you wish to build. It is essential. It provides direction, clarity, and focus. But a blueprint, no matter how detailed or beautiful, has never, in the history of the universe, built a house. A blueprint is a static, informational pattern. It contains no energy. To build the house, you need electricity. You need a construction crew. You need power. Your vibration is that power. It is the electricity. It is the construction crew. It is the dynamic, living, energetic force that takes the informational pattern of your vision and commands the quantum field to organize it into physical matter. You have been holding up a perfect blueprint, wondering why the house isn't appearing, without ever realizing that the power was turned off. The great work of manifestation is not to make your vision clearer. It is to turn on your power. It is to learn how to generate, stabilize, and broadcast the one signal that the universe is built to understand: the frequency of your own state of being. So, what is this vibration? It is a word often used, but rarely understood in its true depth. Your vibration is not just a fleeting mood or a positive thought. It is your holistic, unified, electromagnetic signature. It is the sum total of the energy you are broadcasting in every single moment. Think of yourself as a symphony orchestra. Your conscious thoughts are the notes being played by the string section. They are the melody, the intention, the direction. But they are only one part of the music. Your emotions are the brass and percussion sections. They are the volume, the tempo, the power, the feeling that gives the melody its impact. Your subconscious beliefs, the deep, ingrained programs about who you are and what is possible for you, are the composer. They are the underlying score from which the entire symphony is played. And your physical body is the instrument itself. Its posture, its health, its very cellular memory determines the quality and resonance of every note. Your vibration is the sound of this entire orchestra playing together. It is the unified harmonic that emanates from the totality of your being. Now imagine you are consciously thinking a thought of abundance. The string section is playing a beautiful, harmonious melody. But your body is tense with the emotion of anxiety. Your subconscious is running a deep belief of, "I am not worthy," and your body is exhausted from stress. The brass section is playing a chaotic, fearful tune. The composer's score is a tragedy, and the instrument is out of tune. What kind of music do you think the universe hears? It doesn't hear the single beautiful melody of your conscious thought. It hears a chaotic, incoherent, and dissonant noise. It hears a symphony of conflict. And because the universe is an impartial mirror of power, it reflects that chaotic signal back to you as a chaotic and conflicted life. The feeling of being stuck is the feeling of a misaligned orchestra. Your vision is the beautiful melody, but your vibration, the total sound you are producing, is a mismatch. This is not a spiritual metaphor. This is quantum physics. The world you perceive as solid and real is, at its most fundamental level, a vibrating field of energy and information. Every person, every object, every possibility is a wave of potential in the infinite quantum field, vibrating at a specific frequency. According to the observer effect, it is the act of conscious observation that collapses these waves of potential into the particles of our experience. But what does it mean to observe? It is not a passive act of looking. It is an active act of energetic resonance. Your electromagnetic signature, your vibration, is constantly scanning the infinite field of potential, like a radio receiver scanning the airwaves. You can only perceive and experience the realities that are a vibrational match to your current broadcast. You are not pulling a reality towards you. You are selecting it out of an infinite array of pre-existing parallel realities by tuning your own frequency to match it. The reality where you are abundant is broadcasting at the frequency of abundance. The reality where you are in love is broadcasting at the frequency of love. These stations are playing right now. They are not in the future. They are in the eternal now, on a different frequency band. You cannot hear the music of abundance if your receiver is tuned to the station of lack. You will never see the evidence of your new life until you first become the broadcast tower of its frequency. This is the great reversal of creation. You have been taught to see it, then believe it. The law of the universe is, you must believe it, and more importantly, be it, and then you will see it. The vision is the station you want to tune to. The vibration is the act of tuning your dial. This is why your visualizations have felt like a struggle. You have been trying to create a feeling instead of becoming the feeling itself. The missing piece is embodiment. Embodiment is the process of making your future self your current self. It is the art of so fully inhabiting the state of being of your desired reality that your body, the subconscious mind, begins to believe it is happening now. It is not about faking it till you make it. Faking it implies a deep inner knowledge that you are pretending, which creates an incoherent signal. Embodiment is about mentally and emotionally rehearsing your future so completely that you begin to install the neurological and biological hardware of that future in the present. Think of a world-class pianist. They don't just sit at the piano and hope for a beautiful sonata to emerge. They practice, they rehearse, they play the scales, they drill the chords, they repeat difficult passages until the music becomes a part of their very nervous system. Their fingers know the music before their conscious mind even has to think. They have embodied the sonata. You must do the same with your new reality. You must become a master practitioner of your future self. Every day, you must take the time to close your eyes and not just visualize your future, but to feel it. What does the emotion of your wish fulfilled feel like in your body? Generate that feeling. Let the chemistry of joy, of gratitude, of freedom, of wholeness wash over you. You are not waiting for an external event to give you that feeling. You are using the magnificent power of your own consciousness to generate that feeling on command. When you do this, you are teaching your body what its new future feels like. You are reconditioning it, moving it from its addiction to the familiar, stress-induced chemicals of your past to a new, elevated biochemical state. Your body begins to literally change, to upgrade its operating system to match the new program. You are no longer just a blueprint. You are the living, breathing, vibrating embodiment of the house before a single brick has been laid in the 3D world. The primary broadcast tower of your vibration, the most powerful magnetic element in your energetic signature, is not your brain. It is your heart. Modern science, through institutions like the Heart Math Institute, has confirmed what ancient wisdom has always known. The heart generates a magnetic field that is up to 5,000 times more powerful than the magnetic field generated by the brain. Your heart is the engine of creation. It is the amplifier that takes the blueprint of your thoughts and broadcasts it into the quantum field with immense power. When your mind and your heart are in alignment, a state known as heart coherence, you are broadcasting the most powerful and coherent creative signal possible. Heart coherence is a measurable, physiological state where your heart rhythms become smooth and ordered, and your brain waves, your respiratory system, and your nervous system all synchronized to this harmonious rhythm. It is the ultimate state of internal alignment. It is the symphony orchestra playing in perfect, breathtaking harmony. This is the frequency that the universe responds to with astounding speed and precision. However, if your heart is in a state of incoherence, caused by emotions like frustration, impatience, worry, or anger, it sends out a chaotic, irregular signal. It doesn't matter how positive your thoughts are. The chaotic magnetic field of your incoherent heart will scramble that signal, rendering it unreadable to the quantum field. You can have the most beautiful blueprint in the world, but if the power station is sending out chaotic, unpredictable surges of electricity, the construction crew can do nothing. Your work, as an architect of reality, is to become a master of your own heart. It is to learn how to consciously generate the elevated, coherent emotions of gratitude, compassion, and joy, and to make that your default state. Gratitude is the master key. It is the ultimate frequency of receiving. When you are in a state of sincere gratitude, you're in a state of wholeness. You are broadcasting the signal that your prayer has already been answered. You are no longer wanting, you are acknowledging. You are no longer seeking, you are receiving. And the universe, in its perfect mirroring nature, must then arrange itself to give you more and more to be grateful for. This brings us to the profound spiritual symbolism of the number 777. In many spiritual traditions, the number 7 represents the bridge between the spiritual and the material, the divine and the human. It is the number of introspection, of wisdom, of the seeker. When you begin to see this number sequence repeatedly, 777, it is a powerful synchronicity. It is a wink from the universe, a message from the quantum field, confirming that your vibration is in a state of alignment. It is feedback. It is the universe telling you, your signal is clear. We have received your broadcast. You have successfully tuned to the frequency of your higher self and divine intelligence. You are on the right path. Stay the course. Seeing 777 is a sign that you have achieved a level of internal coherence. It means your thoughts, your emotions, and your spiritual awareness are beginning to harmonize. It is an encouragement to continue the work of embodiment, to continue trusting your inner state more than your outer world. It is a sign that you are moving out of the energy of trying and into the energy of allowing. It is a confirmation that you are no longer just visualizing your future. You are becoming a vibrational match to it. When you see this number, let it be a trigger to take a deep breath, to return to your heart center, and to amplify the feeling of gratitude and trust. The synchronicity is not the magic. It is the echo of the magic that is happening within you. The most difficult part of this entire process is navigating the buffer of time, the reality lag between your vibrational shift and its physical manifestation. This is where your mastery is truly forged. The moment you finish your embodiment practice, the moment you open your eyes from a state of perfect, blissful coherence, you are still confronted with your old 3D reality. The bank account still reads the same. The email inbox is still empty. The physical world, which is a lagging reflection of past energy, has not yet caught up to your new broadcast. This is the great test of faith, and this is where the old model of acting as if often fails. Acting as if can feel like pretending, like a lie, because you are trying to paper over a deep, contradictory belief. The true practice is not acting as if. It is knowing that it is done. It is the unwavering, internal conviction that your new reality is already a finished creation in the quantum field, and its appearance in your life is now a simple, inevitable formality, like a package you have ordered that is already in transit. When you operate from this state of knowing, your relationship with your current reality changes. You are no longer a victim of it. You are a calm, patient observer of it. You see the lack in your bank account, and you do not react with panic. You observe it and you say, "This is the echo of an old signal. This is the old data rendering. My true reality is on its way." You experience a moment of loneliness, and you do not spiral into despair. You observe the feeling, and you say, "This is the chemical residue of an old identity. My true state is wholeness, and my partner is simply walking the path to meet me." You are disidentifying from the reflection in the mirror. You are giving your attention, your belief, and your emotional power to the unseen, to the new broadcast, to the reality in transit. This is the work. It is holding the frequency in the face of all opposition. It is choosing the feeling of your future over the facts of your present, again and again, until the facts of your present have no choice but to rearrange themselves to match the feeling of your future. This unwavering faith is built upon a deeper understanding of your own power as the observer. Your attention is the currency of creation. Whatever you place your focused, sustained attention on, you are energizing. You are commanding the quantum field to bring more of it into your experience. The old self, the ego, is addicted to placing its attention on the problem. It obsesses over the lack, it replays the hurts, it worries about the future. It is constantly observing the reality it does not want, and in doing so, it is perpetuating it. It is holding the tuning dial firmly on the unwanted station. The shift to a master creator is the shift in the placement of your attention. It is the conscious discipline to withdraw your attention from what is unwanted and to place it with gentle, persistent focus on the reality you wish to create. This does not mean spiritual bypassing or ignoring real-world problems. It means you address what you must in your 3D world, but you do not live there emotionally. You handle the bill, you have the difficult conversation, but you do not take up residence in the frequency of lack or conflict. Your energetic home, your default state, is the new reality. You're a visitor in your old reality, just tying up some loose ends before you move out permanently. This is a profound reorientation. It is the difference between being a thermometer, which simply reflects the temperature of the room, and being a thermostat, which sets the temperature. Your old self was a thermometer, constantly reacting to the conditions of your life. Your new self is the thermostat. You set your inner, vibrational temperature to abundance, to love, to peace, and you hold it steady, with unwavering faith, until the entire room of your reality warms up to match it. The final stage of this process is energetic surrender. Once you have done your work, the work of choosing your new reality, of embodying its frequency, of holding your attention on your new state of being, you must let it go. You must release it to the universe with absolute trust. This is the paradox that confounds the logical mind. You must hold the vision with clarity, but release the outcome with detachment. You must be fully committed to your inner work, but completely unattached to how, when, or in what form the result appears. This is because your attachment, your needing it to happen, is a frequency of lack. It is a subtle form of wanting, a signal that you still believe you don't have it. True surrender is the ultimate act of faith. It is the energy of knowing it is done. It is the calm confidence of a master gardener who has planted a seed in fertile soil, watered it, and now walks away, trusting that the sun and the soil know exactly what to do. The gardener does not dig up the seed every day to see if it's growing. That would destroy the creation. They simply trust the process. You must trust the process. Your embodied frequency is the seed. The quantum field is the soil. Your job is to tend to your inner garden, to keep your vibration high and coherent. The universe will handle the germination, the sprouting, and the blossoming. And it will happen in its own perfect timing, in a way that is often far more magnificent and synchronous than your limited mind could have ever conceived. When the manifestation finally arrives in your physical world, it will not feel like a shocking surprise. It will feel like coming home. It will feel natural. It will feel inevitable, because you will have already been living in its energy for weeks or months. You will look at your new reality and you will simply say, "Of course," because you have not attracted a miracle. You have simply, finally, become the person to whom this reality belongs. You have understood the great law. Reality does not respond to the picture on your wall. It responds to the symphony in your heart. It does not respond to your vision. It responds to your vibration.